exactly is the big deal with organic? Is it really worth the extra cost?
It definitely is, and this is the reason why. Is that
what I'm just simply trying to tell you is that as an auntie, I don't like to see nobody get hurt, okay?
Interested in each other. Again, it's the same type of things that I just mentioned that the parents could be asking. An evangelist, all right? What is going on, everybody? I'm Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, getting ready to do another reaction video here. If this is your first time visiting my channel, let me say welcome, but also let me say thank you for giving me a chance and checking me out, all that good stuff. All right, so what I want you to do, though, if you plan on subscribing in the future, get an idea who I am first, okay? By doing that, you will save yourself a lot of grief and questions and stuff along down the road, trust me. And what I mean by that is this. Go to my playlist. When you go to my playlist, click on the playlist word. When you do that, it's going to bring up a bunch of different topics, okay? Church/God topics, home entertainment, comedy videos, day in the life of MRM, etc., etc. Doing that, you'll get an idea of who I am, what I'm about, my beliefs, and all that good stuff, okay? All right, so then I would rather have you subscribe to me after you've done all that. All right, so I got a request from Trey Alexander to do a song by, okay, I'm confused. Is Faster Pussycat House of Pain? Or if it's House of Pain doing Faster Pussycat, I don't know. But here the title, it says Faster Pussycat House of Pains. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go right on into it. Let's see what this is about.
Wait
That's what's the thing. Look, that was an awesome message in this song right here. It's amazing that I talked to y'all before about how, you know, you hear these different things on while you're growing up, these little cliches being thrown around, and they try to teach it to your kids. They say, you know, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt. That's a big lie. That is a huge lie. Words can hurt. You know, situations that happen to you can hurt. Like this right here, that's crazy. Sit there and watch something like that. Now, that sticks with you. That sticks with you. I mean, this man that wrote this song like that, I'm pretty sure if it is a truthful song or if somebody wrote it for him, I understand. But a lot of these people, the songs get written by them because it's stuff that they actually experienced, domestic abuse and all that, and his dad. I mean, that stuff sticks and it stays, and they can actually be, sometimes it can be hard to overcome. Now, people will find that can start off as something that happened in their childhood. It can be a traumatic experience. And that's so you know, you can forget about the experience, but it's still kind of buried in your subconscious, whatever like that. So sometimes you can actually form a behavior off of that seed that's been planted so long ago as a child, or even as like a child, period. It can be planted as a child, and then you can actually kind of forget about it. It gets stored like in your long-term memory, but then you just don't actually pull up that memory. But what you don't know sometimes is it can actually form a behavior that you don't even know why you have it. And then that's why when you get to the root cause of it, you'll find out later on, like a certain attitude that you have, or a certain demeanor that you have about yourself, or a temper that you might have, might be something that spawned from when you were a child, but you just forgot what caused it. But one thing that sticks all the time is that even into your adulthood, you never forget what your dad might have done to your mother, or even what your dad might have done to you, or what you wanted your dad to do for you, you know, the whole nine. But that was a really, really good message in here, and I like the artistic style he threw on there, you know, how he did it lyrically by, you know, house of pain. No one's in this house of pain. No one's home in this house of pain. That's deep right there. I really, really like that. So, Mr. Alexander, what was the reason why you chose this song? If it's something that's personal to do with you, something you experienced, you don't necessarily have to share it. But what was going on in your environment? What made you like this song besides possibly having a bad experience? But if y'all did, and some of you guys that are listening, if you did have an experience like that, you know, feel free to share, because the thing is, one thing that we end up going to happen to do later on down in life, and it's really hard for you to do it, you can always talk to me about it, is that you're eventually going to have to forgive, because the person that did the harm, the person that did that wrongdoing, like this father right here, they might end up becoming like a whole different person later on down the road. And you're the one that's stuck with that heartache and pain and what that man did. But he's a whole different person. Let's just say if he gave his life to the Lord, he completely changed, a whole different man. This is who he is now, but all you remember him is what he was. So now you mad at him for what he was, even though that's not who he is now. So the best thing to do, I mean, hey, call them up, talk to him. You hurt me. I remember you doing this to mom. This stuff stuck with me for 15 some odd, 20, however many years it stuck with you. It hurt me to the core. Now I can't even have a proper relationship with my wife. I'm scared I might end up doing the same thing to my wife that you did, because you are in me and you're my father, da 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 da. Talk these things out. Let him know how you felt. Let him know what he did. Let him know how it affected your life. Because then, you know, all it'll take for him to say, I was a butthead, I was an a-hole, I was this, I was that, I'm sorry, I was an immature man, I've grown to something. That might be all that you need to hear, so now that you can go ahead and just move on, if you know what I'm saying. So, y'all, anyway, leave those comments down there with me. What made this song such a significant song to you? What was going on in your environment while this song was being played? Is this a song that you turn to for comfort, for actually to help you deal with the things that you were dealing with? Leave that down there in the comments below. Besides that, I'm getting ready to check out. I'm Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man. I hope you guys all have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, hope and pray every last one of you guys are in great health. God bless you all in Jesus' name.